block of cheese during the interview, Butta pulled out a strap and cocked it.
It's a lot.
Come on, J-Man.
Bro.
Come on, G.
Gang.
YouTube, today back with another video, and we got Fbg Butta, man, with hip hop. I don't know dude's name, but yeah, we got Fbg Butta, man. The rise and fall. It looks like, man.
Fbg Butta allegedly beat up King Von and survived getting shot 13 times. But then he got clowned like crazy
They hit him up
after
13
a video
times?
of him
What the
crying in a
fuck?
police station came out. And
Boy, what is
today,
he doing?
we're breaking down the whole situation and his crazy downfall. On September 5th, 2024, Butta and his girl were driving around at 5 in the morning when a cop spotted him swerving all over the place.
He driving
The
them
cop tried to pull him over, but Butta
Boy,
tried to
that's
do the race
motherfucking-
and took off. Butta only made it a couple of blocks though. Then he ran straight into a concrete barrier and smashed his whip. He hopped out and ran off on foot, but the cops were right behind him and saw Butta.
Nah, bro. That slow ass running, bro. He should have been took off when he
the
first.
cops were right behind him and saw
Some type
Butta
motherfucker hop out the
allegedly toss a
V
gun
before
out
he
of
even
the car,
start
too.
moving.
The cops tackled Butta and cuffed him. They tried to ask him some questions about the situation, but Butta wouldn't even tell him his name at first. They allegedly took him to the hospital to
boy
get
has
fixed
it.
up because he broke his jaw during the wreck, and Butta's thumb and elbow got messed up too when the cops took him down. After he got patched up at the hospital, the cops booked Butta at the station, and that's when the situation really got bad for him. The cops left the room for a second, and Butta started crying and rolling around.
What did you
A little
crying
bit later,
for, bro?
they came back and took Butta to another room. And that's when Butta started crying even harder.
That boy really crying like a hoe. I ain't gonna lie, like, it's okay to cry though. I
DJ
ain't gonna lie.
UTV did an interview with Butta from jail after he got booked. And Butta said he was crying because he was in so much pain.
When we hit the wall, I hit my face on the steering wheel, so that shit broke my nose. But I guess when I jumped out the road, when I fell, that's how I ended up breaking my thumb and my elbow when I fell.
But nah, that ain't no excuse, bro. Cause if it hurt it that bad, you know, I can't say that because he went to the hospital and got out. But that ain't no excuse, because you would have been crying when you first walked into the room. You start crying because that reality shut in.
You know what I'm saying?
You realize you ain't had nobody to tell
That's why I
on.
was crying.
The cops allegedly found 3 straps when they arrested him.
Like, I
Butta
give it
said
to him, like right here, he probably wasn't crying because he had shit. He probably ain't really feel it, adrenaline, all that. But once he walked into that room, he should have already been crying if that's the reason he was crying for.
Is. Butta told DJ U that the girl he was with was blicked up though.
He crying
which is
'cause them
crazy to
drugs
say
were
about
up.
an open case.
Boy, that shit wasn't mine, boy. And I ain't just saying that shit because I'm gonna fight this case. I was stupid, so that shit wasn't, that bitch was scrapped up. That bitch, she was good.
That bitch was scrapped up. Come on, man. You telling over the jail phones, man. Stop it.
Stop, sure.
The cops hit Butta with gun charges.
Does that
and
look
an
like
armed
an
visual felony
extraterrestrial
case. And now he's
beetle
facing
on my
up to 30
dead
years
grandma
behind
that
bars if he gets
smoke.
convicted. Butta has beat a lot of cases before, but this one could take him down for a long time if he takes it to trial and loses. After the video came out of Butta crying in the police station, his ops and even his homies started clowning him like crazy. And what's wild is that this isn't the first time he got caught crying in front of the cops. Back in 2023,
Yeah, I
the
say I
cops
remember
arrested
this.
Butta in front of his kids, and Butta broke down completely. Butta didn't even know what they were booking him for, but the cops told Butta that he couldn't stay at the crib he was at.
In front of my daughter and my
Sit down, man.
14-year-old.
Sit down. We're just talking.
I know he hate them cameras, boy.
For not talking to parents. What did I do?
Just you can't stay at this location.
Why? What did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Butta has been in the trenches his whole life.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It's not that serious, bro. Like, I ain't never got locked up for nothing like too extreme, you feel me? All my cases was really like juvenile. I ain't got no record as an adult, you feel me? But, like, even then, like, I'm not crying for no shit. Like, when you get caught, once you in cuffs in the back of the police car, bro, just go to jail, bro. That's the only thing you can do is just go to jail and try to get out, you feel me? Like, all that crying and shit, bro. Like, that's whole ass shit. And if you crying like every time you get locked up or like just crying for little shit, bro, you shouldn't be in the streets, folks. People that are still around him, that still continue to be around him, after seeing all this, he took the stand and all that.
Nobody was surprised when his ops
They
started
deserve to
calling him
get
for
told
crying.
on.
But then his homie J-Mane posted the videos too. J-Mane and Butta have been tight for years. They started pushing the peace movement in Chicago together, even though people were calling them goofies for it.
They say me and J-Mane goofies. Because we pushing peace.
And J-Mane even linked up with the ops from 600 to push peace. That's why a lot of people weren't expecting J-Mane to post Butta crying. And after it happened, Butta told DJ U that J-Mane needs to lay off the cocaine because he's burning real bridges with his homies.
J-Mane, you so coked out your mind that you ain't even paying attention and you burning real bridges on full grade, son. But that's it, look. Folks gotta slow down on putting that Adderall and that cocaine in his nose on Tuba, folks.
J-Mane did post a video where he said people don't know Butta or the situation he's in. J-Mane said that Butta knew he was being recorded in jail and might have been crying like that because he knew it would go viral.
This Butta who get locked up all the time, right? And when he got out, what'd he do? He went viral for his what? For his jail videos, right? Now he understands that he's on camera. So now this video come out and we like, damn, this shit crazy, right? And he over whooping, right? Yeah, I never seen Butta over whoop like this, right?
Yeah.
So it hit different, bro.
Butta's been trying to leave the streets behind and get legit money from YouTube and interviews. During the Fbg Duck murder trial, he testified that he made almost $100K in his first year on YouTube, and J-Mane made it sound like Butta knew exactly what he was doing when he started crying like that in the station. Going viral means more people are gonna watch you, and Butta has done crazy.
He didn't know that. I know you gotta know that some type of footage gonna get released, but when you in a situation like that, bro, it's cameras. This the holding area. This where he getting booked right now. You feel me? So they know it's cameras right there. Yeah, but he thought he was in private, so he trying to get sympathy, and he cushioning himself up. Like I don't know if they're gonna play it, but I already seen this video, and he setting himself up to tell. And then when he said on the phone call about how the girl strapped up, he's setting himself he's setting the whole play up just so he could tell.
Stuff on camera before just to get some views. In November 2023, J-Mane had Butta on his YouTube channel and started clowning him for allegedly being a rat. We'll get to the snitching in a minute, but when J-Mane pulled out a big block of cheese during the interview, Butta pulled out a strap and cocked it.
It's a lot.
Come on, J-Mane,
Bro.
folks. Come on, G. Come on, folks.
Hold on.
Cocked it.
It's a lot.
Come on, J-Mane.
Can't even rap all the way for real.
Come on, folks. Now that's too far, J-Mane. We gonna start with this too far, J-Mane, folks. What the fuck?
But that's normal though.
People
That's
were
normal
going
for a
wild on
blitz.
social media about Butta upping it on his own homie. But then Butta had an interview with Cam Capone News and said the whole thing was a joke.
That was a skit. Then y'all hear the gun click twice. There wasn't even no bullet in the gun. None of the head, wasn't no clip in that, man.
Nah, it clicked twice because when he racked it, it didn't fully close all the way back up. Like if you, everybody know that you got guns shit. You rack it, if you don't rack it hard enough, it's not gonna close all the way. You feel me? And that's what it did. It like closed at the last second, you know. But yeah, that definitely wasn't. That was a skit.
I'm not upping no gun on my homie.
Yeah, for sure.
Butta even testified in court that they did it for views, and he wasn't even holding a real gun. It's wild if Butta and J-Mane are actually gonna fall out over the new situation. A lot of people stopped rocking with J-Mane because he started pushing peace and stopped repping FYB. But it seems like the situation is pretty complicated. According to rumors, a lot of dudes in FYB were pressed at J-Mane because he was getting legit money off YouTube views and doing interviews and not kicking enough back to the guys in the group. J-Mane really left the streets behind and even started a cereal brand called Whoops. Then it got even worse for J-Mane after Lil Durk shouted him out on the track Conspiracy V2 and rapped, "Same nigga in the feds who had your back, send that nigga a deuce. Pushing P, not a truce. Matter of fact, tell J-Mane and send me some whoops." J-Mane and Lil Durk allegedly even linked up on a phone call and started talking about pushing peace in Chicago. Durk and J-Mane both sounded like they wanted to stop the violence, even though they've been ops for years.
They not ops.
Like I'm a real life show this shit where it's like, you know, like no more dissing or no more like.
Man,
I'ma do all I can do.
But J-Mane's homies weren't rocking with it. After Durk shouted him out, Other dudes in FYB dissed J-Mane and said he was OTF now. They told J-Mane to pull up, but J-Mane said he wasn't gonna be out there with them when they're acting weird about the situation and treating him like an op. Fbg Butta backed J-Mane during the whole thing and made it clear that he wasn't gonna let anyone play with J-Mane's name. But now it's looking like Butta's falling out with him too. If Butta and J-Mane aren't rocking with each other anymore, then Butta's career is gonna fall off even faster.
That's how it is. Like, you once you start making a different type of money, I ain't just gonna say they hating, but it's a mix. You feel me? They probably doing a little hating too, but it's really, I ain't gonna say it's really, but J-Mane the fault for it too. You feel me? Cause he kind of like, I don't watch him, so I don't know, but from what I'm seeing, like he kind of acting a little brand new, a little like on the, you know, you feel me? And you know, a lot of niggas ain't used to that. That ain't J-Mane's fault though. You know, he doing what he gotta do, take care of his kids, his family. You know, and you know, if you can't capitalize off of FYB just by having it in your name, like, you a bum. I ain't gonna lie. So you can't blame J-Mane.
Butta's been trying to get money off of YouTube like J-Mane, but Butta only has around 60K subscribers, and a lot of his videos don't even have 10K views on them. J-Mane has over 300K subscribers and is running up way bigger numbers. J-Mane has way more motion than Butta. He's got a cereal company going on, he's getting shoutouts from Lil Durk, and even though some of his old homies aren't rocking with him over the situation, J-Mane still has a bigger name than Butta. This isn't the first time that Butta started beefing with an old homie though. Back in the day, Butta and Lil J were both tight with Fbg Duck and the rest of STL EBT. Lil J came up around Black Disciples, but later he switched sets and started rocking with the GDs. According to Butta, he joined the GDs when he was only 5 years old. His dad was the GD who was shot and killed when Butta was young, so he jumped off the porch at an early age and got shot for the first time when he was just 9 years old. Fbg Butta, Duck, and Lil J were all cool, but then Duck allegedly kicked Lil J out because he was stealing from the crew. Butta kept rocking with Lil J though, and they started their own movement called We The Ops. But right after they started the new crew, Butta and Lil J got caught up in a murder case. Butta and Lil J brought in a dude from out of town named Trub. Butta, and Lil J went to buy weed from a dude named Jay the Kid, but they got in some kind of fight with him and left. They all went back to Trub's girl's place to get some guns. Then they spun back on Jay the Kid. It's not clear how it all went down, but shots started going off, and Trub and Jay the Kid both got hit. Jay the Kid survived and didn't get charged because it was self-defense. But Trub got killed, and Lil J and Butta both got hit with a murder charge.
Donald Trump wakes up thinking about himself.
Nobody care about
this shit. How to enrich himself and his billionaire friends.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. The election need to hurry up and get. I don't care who become the president at this point.
And give himself more power. Kamala Harris will work.
I'm gonna show y'all something how to skip this shit. I just put y'all on how to skip all ads. I just put y'all on. Don't say I don't love y'all.
Snitch on Lil J. Lil J leaked photos of Butta, allegedly signing paperwork. That's when he started calling Butta Italian beef.
His ass a rat, folks. He signed his name, he pointed him out.
To Pepsi, because that's what the cops allegedly gave Butta while he was making his statement. Butta said he never told, but Lil J said,
I was finna beat his ass on, bro. He told the police on me. I got that paperwork too. Yeah. I got
his ass look like a motherfucking. Y'all know you see how his hair got the. His ass look like the COVID virus, the little germ, you know, the actual little virus.
Make shit right. He was telling me he's gonna make shit right. He gonna make it right. I was gonna beat the fuck out of him. But shit, it's too late. He got up out of there. Went to witness protection in a whole nother county.
According to Lil J, Butta even snitched on Lil J's mom, and she got hit with a 3-year sentence for intimidating a witness. And after Lil J came home, he dropped the track First Day Clout and raps. They said I flipped. How that sound?
Yeah, that was a
Shorty snitched and moved out of town. Here go that Black and White. Gave statements and plea agreements. That fuck nigga told.
I had to fight for my life. He put the case on my mama. On Duck, I
wouldn't lie. After Lil J started calling Butta Italian beef,
that was a hit, I ain't gonna lie.
Butta went on DJ UTV and tried to make a joke about the situation. But Lil J wasn't the only one who clowned Butta for snitching. Lil Durk dropped a snippet from an unreleased track and rapped, walking around with a Drake like it's in your name. You niggas ain't hurting none. Italian beef with a Pepsi with it. I think them niggas gon' butter something. Butta got off easy on the murder case and only served 4.5 years. But Lil J got 9 years for the same case.
Talk about the girl.
A lot of people thought that meant Butta snitched to get a smaller
the girl that they caught the case with still locked up, bro. Lil J locked up. He locked up from other shit.
Butta told DJ Vlad that Lil J was already fighting a gun case, and and that's why he did more time. According to Butta,
Lil J got nabbed because he was on intensive probation already for getting caught with 5 guns when the police ran in the crib for New Year's. Because he was shooting on the back porch. 2 days after New Year's, he wanted to still shoot his gun for New Year's because he was sitting in the hospital on New Year's Day.
Lil J got booked for all the guns, and Butta said he went and stayed in the suburbs because nobody in the crew had guns after Lil J's crib got raided. Butta later admitted that he did talk to the police, but he claims he only told them about people who are already dead, so it can't be considered snitching.
I spoke on dead, gang. I ain't speak on no alive people.
But according to Lil J, he knows for a fact that Butta snitched on him because he saw the plea agreement where Butta agreed to testify against Lil J for a murder charge. But then Fbg Butta testified at Fbg Duck's trial and admitted that he cooperated in the case. A lot of people were already calling Butta.
That's what I'm saying, like, this nigga lied so much, like.
A snitch before the trial, but nobody knew how much he was about to say in the courtroom. One of the things that really set off the war in Chicago was when O.D. Perry allegedly killed a dude from Charles City named Tuka. Tuka didn't really gangbang, but he was cool with everyone on the block.
Throwing up the G, that boy
Tuka was still clothes and stuff like that, but he wasn't really in the trenches.
Tuka stole clothes, you feel me? Folks weren't no killer. You feel me? In real life.
Batman himself wouldn't get that information out of me.
OD
What the fuck,
had
boy?
Personal beef.
That's my homie, he
That's
steals
why
no clothes.
OD allegedly pulled up at the bus stop Tuka was at and killed him. Then a few months later, on Tuka's birthday, the GD slid on OD and killed him too. A lot of rumors have gone around about who actually pulled the trigger on OD. Some people claimed it was Butta and his half-sister K.I., but other sources claim that a dude from Mob named Scrap took OD out.
It was most likely.
There's a chance Butta was lying when he testified at the Fbg Duck trial, but he told everyone in the courtroom that K.I. was the one who killed OD. And in an interview with DJ Vlad, Butta said K.I. watched Tuka die, and that's why she wanted to get back.
K.I., she saw her brother killed in front of her at one point. Are you related to this brother as well?
Nah, that's Tuka. That's our brother.
Tuka.
You know what I'm saying? You know how that shit go.
Were you guys actually related?
Nah,
related?
hell nah. Tuka ain't related to us for real, but you know, that's our brother, gang.
Okay.
I don't even think Butta related to her, though.
Yeah.
K.I. was allegedly one of the GD's top shooters back then, and Butta also confirmed who actually killed her. Back in 2014, Butta and K.I. were on the block when someone popped out and started letting off shots. Butta got hit in the leg and fell to the ground, and the shooter kept busting and killed K.I.
Would you be interested in collecting 5-figure paychecks for a few hours of work, helping me in your spare time?
Hell nah,
rumors have been going around for years that King Von was the one who pulled the trigger, and Butta finally admitted in the courtroom that it was King Von. Butta had been saying for years that Von wasn't the shooter, but after Von died, he said he didn't have any reason not to tell the truth. Butta didn't want to give Von any more credit in the streets, and he also wanted to take Von out instead of letting the cops get him. Before the war kicked off, Butta said he used to kick it with Von's sister, Kayla B. Von and Butta went to the same school, and Butta said he put hands on Von on the bus. After that, Butta said Von started repping BD and turned up in the streets. Von and K.I. weren't the only ones that Butta talked about on the stand, though. He also said that he saw T-Roy murder a dude named Squirrel. Butta said he was walking on the block with Lil P.
That's what I'm saying, like, if you telling the dead, I'm not gonna look at it as telling, you feel me? But if you telling on the dead ops, like, that's different, because they can still use that against the alive people to, like, create the, you know? So, that's telling, bro.
K.I.
And you ain't just telling on dead people, you telling on Lil J, you telling on a lot of people,
He was
bro.
walking up
you
the
telling on
same
that
street
girl
in front of
just
him,
a couple
and that's when the shooter hopped out of a whip and started letting off shots. Butta said he took off running, but then he looked back and saw T-Roy shooting Squirrel to death. Butta didn't get shot that day, but he's been hit up at least 13 times. The first time he got shot, he was only 9 years old. Then when he was 15, Butta was chilling on the block when the ops pulled up and started letting off shots. Butta got hit 6 times that day, and he told DJ Vlad,
I got hit 6 times that day.
6 times?
Yeah, they fucked me up.
According to J-Main,
I haven't been shot, bro. Fredo shot Fbg Butta, bro. What part don't y'all understand? I'm hit. I just joking. That's Butta, bro. That's not me, bro.
Hell no.
I don't even sound like that, Sean. It hit different when y'all think I sound like that, bro.
And he rapped Lil Reese's verse from I Don't Like when he said, Fredo win the cut, that's a scary sight. You not with the shits, you can die tonight. Butta said it wasn't really snitching when he talks about K.I., Von, and T-Roy, because all of them were dead anyways, so he wasn't getting anyone jammed up with the feds. A lot of people don't think about the situation the same way though. People were calling Butta a snitch all over again, and when 16 Shot on visuals tried to ask Butta about the situation, Butta got heated and said he killed 16 Shot him.
I'll kill you, gang.
Butta was getting clowned for snitching again, and a lot of people thought he was capping about how much he made from YouTube and interviews too. DJ UTV even confronted Butta about wearing fake Amiris, and Butta admitted that he had fake designers.
What's up with the fake Amiris, man?
Man, I had to upgrade my shit.
Batman himself will not get none of this information out of me, man. Come on, man.
I only had one pair of fake whoops. After that, I had
then look at their face.
They called me out there. I don't play like that no more.
Butta said he only had one pair of fakes, but other people have called him out for wearing fake chains too. Testifying at Fbg Duck's trial definitely put Butta in the headlines for a minute, but it also hurt his career and made people stop rocking with him. Even people who aren't from Chicago started clowning Butta for snitching, and the whole situation sparked some internal beef in Fbg too. Fbg Young started dissing Butta and calling him a rat. Then Butta clapped back and said Fbg Young never got back for his brother getting killed. Fbg Young said that Butta lied about K.I. killing Odie Perry too.
Man, I don't mean to keep pausing it, but man, like, I hear a lot of people say that Young and Dutchy them not like that, whatever, you feel me? Well, not so much Dutchy, but Young, you feel me? But what you want them to do? Like, broadcast what they out here doing? Like, you know, like, it's just, a lot of people think because you're not internet that you not like that, you know? But some people just smart and just think shit through. Like, why the fuck I'm gonna go to the internet and explain myself or try to prove myself to these people? Like, that shit just dumb as hell.
Told DJ Vlad that Fbg Young just needs to get over it because Butta is better than him.
Yeah, man, Young just need to get over it, bro. I'm better than you.
Before Butta went and testified at the Fbg Duck murder trial, he did an interview with DJ UTV and announced that he was dropping the Fbg.
Butta a little more entertaining,
he's trying to leave the streets behind.
I officially
younger rapper, he is the
my
YouTube.
Name, you know, and I ain't do it because I was forced to do it or nothing like that. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, at some point, motherfucker got to start taking better steps.
But after Fbg Young started dissing him, Butta told Vlad TV that he's Fbg for real, and he's trying to put it on for Duck and his brothers.
I'm Flatboy Gang, for real. Like, I'm really doing this shit for Duck and my brothers.
Butta said he wants to throw hands with Fbg Young, but he doesn't want to see him dead. Fbg Young also caught a lot of heat because of an interview he did with DJ UTV. DJ U told Fbg Young that he made a comment on Reddit about smoking Tuka, and Fbg Young didn't really press him about it.
My Reddit account is permanently suspended because I said I was smoking on Tuka. On my mama.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really rock with this like this. Like, DJ, you a goofy for saying it, but Young should have had a bigger reaction, I'd say, to be honest. But because when the Shreddy said it, I think it was Cuban Dog said it to J-Man, he was all on J-Man saying this and that and this and that, and that's a female, you feel me? So if a grown-ass man saying it, or admitted that he said it, you know, you supposed to do double to what you saying he was supposed to do to the girl, you supposed to do double, you feel me? So I ain't really rock with that, but...
No, I'm finna tell you, no, for real, I'm dead ass. I'm giving you some real shit.
A lot of people thought Fbg Young should have handled the situation in a different way.
Have you dreamed of getting your pilot license?
They should at least beat him, though. I ain't
sky?
gonna lie.
Introducing Private Pilot Made Easy.
They definitely should at least beat him.
From jail to talk to DJ UTV about it. Lil J said DJ U wouldn't have even brought it up with anyone else on their side. Lil J said that Fbg Young was the goofiest nigga on their block, and that's why DJ UTV felt comfortable telling him about it.
They're like, everybody know he the goofiest nigga on our side, man.
Lil J even gave Butta props. He said,
Lil J was up in my city. I think he's still in jail down there, but Winnebago County, that's Rockford. That's where I'm from Rockford. And yeah, he was in the county out. Like, I never been to the county of Rockford, but he was in my city.
Like,
I think he's still out there.
You would never did that shit with no Butta or me, even though Butta a snitch on Tuka.
Fbg Young has been hating on Lil J ever since the rumors about Lil J being gay came out. But then Fbg Young got exposed for making Lil J to take him to the studio back in the day. Butta is facing a lot of time for his new case, but he was already having some drama before he got locked up. About a month before he got booked, a photo came out where Butta's face was all bruised up.
Beat the battery pack out his ass, beat the plasma out his ass, beat the...
People were saying he got stomped out.
His ass.
Butta just said he got pink eye,
No.
but nobody put hands on him.
Like, come on, bro. Let's be real. This is the fucking pink eye game.
Right before he got locked
That's
up,
double blood,
Butta
that's
was also
pop
beefing
pink.
with a
That's
dude from
red,
Dog
ain't
City
pink.
named Lil Mikey. Lil Mikey had just came home after being locked up for 13 years, and at first he was rocking with Butta and J-Mane. But after Lil Durk shouted J-Mane out on his song, it sparked the beef with Lil Mikey and J-Mane. Then Butta stayed on J-Mane's side, so Lil Mikey started dissing Butta too. According to rumors, Lil Mikey took a murder charge for a body he didn't catch. Lil Mikey's homie 007 Nate allegedly killed someone, and Lil Mikey took the fall and ended up doing 13 years over it.
So
And
you locked
after
up
Lil
for
Mikey
murder?
started beefing with J-Mane and Butta clowned him for doing 13 years for somebody else's work.
On Kyrie and Mikey did 13 years on Shondell. The niggas didn't even say free you. You did 13 years for a nigga on Kyrie that didn't even got $1 in his wallet right now, 20 in his wallet on my brother. Let's start that.
After Butta got locked up, Lil Mikey dissed him again and said Butta will be out soon because he'll be eating cheese in jail.
Butta for eat some cheese. He'll be back.
Then someone on Butta's sister's IG page responded to Lil Mikey and claimed that he got his teeth knocked out when he was locked up. Everything was cool with Butta and Mikey when Mikey came home, but now it looks like the situation's getting heated. Butta has bigger things to worry about right now and could end up catching 30 years in prison if his case goes
30
wrong.
ball, 30 ball.
A
He
lot
ain't
of
gonna get
people are
30
calling
though.
Butta after he got caught crying in the police station. And even if he beats the
Yeah,
case and
probably
comes
like
home,
five,
he's losing more
seven,
homies every
5,
day.
7.
Butta said that he was trying to leave the streets alone, and that's why he dropped the Fbg from his name. But some people think he got forced out of the set and that nobody's rocking with him anymore. Linking up with J-Mane on YouTube was helping Butta stay in the spotlight. But if he falls out with J-Mane too, then his career doing interviews probably won't last. Butta tried to make his own lane with YouTube, but after all the snitching rumors and other embarrassing moments in his career, it's gonna be tough for Butta to get any views without any help from bigger people.
Yeah.
Butta has also been trying to
yeah.
make it in the rap game for years, but it never really took off. He's got a lot of music videos that don't even have 10K views. And the only time he ran up decent numbers is when Butta dropped a track called Lil Durk Diss. Butta was wearing a No Jumper hoodie in the music video, and in early 2024, Butta said he got hired by Adam22 to work at No Jumper full time. Butta had been on the show a few
He should've
times.
took that
In
job.
an interview with Real Tune TV, Butta made it sound like he already had a job there. But then Adam22 called Butta out for capping in the interview and acting like he already signed paperwork with No Jumper.
And I've seen you going around doing cap interviews where it's like, I feel like sometimes you'll go do an interview and just decide to just like throw them a bunch of random curveballs. And you're like talking like, I'm already signed with No Jumper. We already did the paperwork. I'm an employee.
Man, like I said, I've been waiting. You know what I'm saying? I think I got the job.
Apparently, Adam didn't want to lock in with Butta and work with him, but it looks like Butta fumbled the bag and messed up the deal when he started talking and telling everyone it was a done deal.
Right.
It also doesn't help that it seems like Butta has a pretty bad drug problem. In an interview with Say Cheese, Butta admitted to being addicted to ecstasy pills and gets high every day. Butta said in the interview that he felt like he couldn't be himself without the drugs and feels like his fans wouldn't like him as much if he was sober. It seems like his problem is pretty bad, because in an interview with Vlad TV, Butta fell asleep multiple times in the middle of the conversation. Butta
ain't go to
said in a
sleep for
different
real,
interview
that
with No
boy.
Jumper that he slowed down on taking ecstasy, but still takes Adderall and drinks alcohol. So it seems like he's still struggling with addiction, but doesn't feel like it's a problem. Nobody knows if Butta's gonna be able to bounce back from the downfall, but he's gotta handle his case first before he can even think about making more money off of YouTube.
Do you know the U.S. Solar Company's nasty little secret? It turns out that if you live in Wisconsin, they have
Be
to...
quiet, you dropping my low and shit. Fuck. Nah, though. Shit, yeah, that shit crazy though, man. Like, if you feel like you gonna tell on the motherfucker, or if you know you're not ready for jail for real, get out the streets, man. The streets don't even pay, you know, unless you that nigga, you know, and you taking them risks. But other than that, the streets don't pay, bro. The streets don't pay, bro, unless you the dope man or something, bro. But even that come with risk, bro. Like, take a little time, take like a year, 2, 3 years maybe, bro, and work on yourself, work on your craft, figure out what you like, and lock in on it, you know. Because, you know, like, this shit unsustainable, bro. Like, it look good until now motherfuckers in jail all this time. Motherfuckers finna go to jail. Motherfuckers telling, motherfuckers crying. If you don't want to be like that, bro, just go the legal route, man. It's way more sustainable, and you can actually pass something down to take care of your people, like, legally, you know, without having to worry about none of this. But Yeah, that's about it for this video, man. This was a little long video, but shit. It was a long video, fuck. But yeah, I'm gonna get back up with y'all, man. That's it for this video, man. We gone. Gang.
Gang.